It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey everybody, RK Stud back with you with another... I guess we'll just make this a wrestling video. No, I'm not going to complain about some promotion or some silly little fan with headaches. No, this time it's Sunday. Saturday is Wrestlemania. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But right now, let's see, where to begin? Wrestling. Oh, thank you for all the views on all the MWF stuff and all the other wrestling stuff I put up. For those of you that have been watching, not watching, I am proud of how you guys have watched and somewhat watched the MWF videos. We're almost done with them. Then I'm gonna switch over to Whiplash, which had a few shows, and then I'm gonna do one that's called Wrath Pro Wrestling. I believe they only had one show. It had like Jake the Snake Roberts on it, Ricky Morton. It was Greg the Hammer Valentine on it. I can't remember. I'm not looking at the DVD right now. Nope. Hi, Kit Kat. And then after that, then we're gonna get into my Pro Wrestling Ohio Prime Wrestling DVDs that I have. Mostly, I have one TV, and then the rest are like all Wrestlemania, which is their big show, akin to Wrestlemania. Boy. And speaking of wrestling, let's see. My TV lineup, it could be different in your areas. Sunday nights at 1 a.m. on my CW channel, I get Wild Women of Wrestling. Sometimes it's a little hokey, yeah. It's kind of fun to watch sometimes. You get to watch these beautiful girls. Monday, we all know it's Raw. Tuesday, NXT. Both on USA. Wednesday on TBS, it's AEW. Thursday on Access TV, it's Impact Wrestling, followed by New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh yeah? Usually on Fridays on TNT, it's AEW Rampage. And Fox has SmackDown. Oh, and thank you for reminding me about Tuesday on Reels. Reels right now, only I believe for 8 weeks, it's a trial run, and they're in the middle of Major League Wrestling. Some shows have been good, some shows have been okay, others, eh. We won't go there because I don't know what you guys like, and I know what I like, and what I'm not too proud of on some of these shows. Now, speaking of WrestleMania, if you're watching this real quickly, like today and early Monday, be on the lookout for Wheel of Fortune, because all this week is WWE week. And of course, I had already figured that out when they taped them. I already figured it's probably going to be WrestleMania week. But nonetheless, my crazy cousin, she had to call and tell me, do you know WWE's going to be on Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, Connie. I already knew about it. Like, I don't know about these things. Duh. Anyway, let's see what else. I'm not sure when it'll air. I haven't been keeping up with it. But on NCIS LA, I believe it's NCIS LA, I believe Sheamus is supposed to be on. So maybe look for that, maybe starting tonight, because, of course, it's WrestleMania week. Let's see, what else? The WrestleMania card. Why don't we look at this, and I will share my predictions. Okay, let's see. We'll start with what they've already announced is going to start off. Austin Theory against John Cena. I have not, up to this point, I've not been impressed with Austin Theory. I do need to help build him up a little bit more, do something different with him. I don't know what. John Cena is going to come back. It's supposed to be for the U.S. title. With John Cena's filming schedule, I'm not quite sure he's going to be around. But if he does, maybe it'll be a short stay with the title. If not, I just see Austin Theory winning this somehow, holding on to the belt some way. Okay, the match that was just announced: Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. Now, as far as Dom's wrestling skills goes, everyone's been bashing him for it. The kid is still young. Just give him time to grow into it. This character, I thought, being in jail and being a big, tough thug for all of 24 minutes is kind of funny. But it's kind of grown on me. And Ray, I've been a big fan since 94, 95 ECW. So, and getting to see him live twice is awesome. So, it could go either way. It could easily go either way. Even with Ray going into the Hall of Fame. What does he need to do to exactly win? He doesn't exactly need to win anymore. I mean, his career is up there, no matter what he does now. Whether if it's just job out or to give Dom that big win, which I'm not saying Dom deserves just yet. We'll just see how that goes. Then we have the men's 4-way tag team showcase. Braun Strowman, Ricochet against Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders. Well, let's see. I'm not a big fan of the Street Profits. Strowman and Ricochet could be a tag team with a cup of coffee. Alpha Academy is practically done with Otis being the funny man for Maximum Male Models. Which is funny. I like Otis. I don't know how many of you do or don't like him. I mean, fat, pudgy guy. Come on. It's funny. Who'd they have him paired up with in a relationship? Mandy? And they broke that all up. So Otis is very entertaining. My bet is either the Street Profits or Ricochet and Strowman are going to win it. Just because I see Otis leaving Gable, and my favorite tag team in that group, the Viking Raiders, probably aren't going to get this win. They'll probably get the shaft again. Okay, let's see. What did I've written them down. Oh, Liz and Raquel. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Natty and Shotzi, Ronda Rousey, and Shayna Baszler against a team to be named later. Ugh. It's all going to come down to the team that announced later, or it's going to be Ronda and Shayna. That's the only two possibilities. The other two teams, Raquel's growing on me, but we'll just wait and see. Liv's I'm not sure what they're trying to do with Liv. Like, she's in a holding pattern right now. Okay, next up I've got Edge versus Finn Balor in the Hell in a Cell. These two guys have been feuding. It's like that song. This is a song that never ends. This feud just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started wrestling, not knowing what to do. I can't remember the rest of the song. Edge at this point really doesn't need to win. He's gotten too many wins over Finn and everything else. And then we got Becky Lynch, Lita and Trish Stratus against Damage Control. Talk about, let's see just what happens. Everyone's predicting it. They'll probably have either Lita or Trish is going to turn on them, on Becky. One of the two. Other than that, I see Damage Control just winning this. Okay, Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Yeah, Omos a wrestler. God, it can't be anything but just Brock beating the crap out of him. This goes longer than 5 minutes. I want my refund from my Peacock account. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul's doing pretty good. I don't like how they're using him going back and forth each visit. Seth Rollins really isn't my cup of tea, even though I saw him in his rookie year as Tyler Black, wrestling on a small war wrestling show in Lima, Ohio. I like, this kid could have it. Needless to say, I was right. So, if Seth doesn't get the WrestleMania win, I don't know what they're trying to go for. Okay, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Why even have this match for the Raw Women's title? No build up. I don't know what their plans are. I know Bianca's had it since last year. So she's either gonna have it, hold on to it more, or Asuka's gonna have it. Either way, I prefer Asuka having it, making her look like a legit badass like she was down in NXT. And Charlotte versus Rhea. I was glad Rhea won Royal Rumble. Don't get me wrong. But she's part of Judgment Day. Why have her go and possibly win the title and break away from Judgment Day and be on SmackDown? That's inane booking. You gotta look at things logically. Alright, here I am. Monday morning armchair booking wrestling fan. But you gotta look at things logically, and for Rhea to win and go to SmackDown, leave Judgment Day behind, doesn't make any sense unless they're gonna have Dom follow her. Dom follow mommy. But other than that, I don't get what they're going with this one either. Okay, Gunther against Drew McIntyre against Sheamus. This one I have high interest in. So I'm a big fan of Walter. Sorry. I'm sorry, WWE. Gunther. Big fan of Gunther. And Drew and Sheamus, three-way. What do they say? Well, could be the banger of the night. These three guys could easily tear it up. And I got almost there. Jimmy and Jey Uso against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This one has got to go in Sami Zayn's way, and him and KO win the tag belts and start killing the bloodline off very shortly. There's just no other way to look at it from a booking perspective. But again, if WWE wants the Usos to win, then I don't know what they're possibly seeing. And then last on the list, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Everyone's like it could go either way. Cody has to finish the story. I'm sure he's got the title reign in there. The Bloodline story has to end with Roman somewhere with the Tribal Chief. And he's taken some much needed time off, allegedly, from what websites have been saying. So that only leaves with Cody maybe winning, which is fine. I have no problems with Cody winning. So yeah, there you have it. If you agree, disagree with me, write in the comments. You like this video, give it a thumbs up for a oh hell yeah, or a yeah, or like and subscribe. See you later. Enjoy your week.